In a world that never stands still, the winds of change are always upon us. Like the ancient mariners who set their sails to the horizon, we too must learn the art of navigating through the ever-shifting currents of life. Change, the eternal constant, the paradox of our times. While the world around us whirls in a perpetual dance of transformation, the human heart often remains reluctant, treading water in the pool of the familiar and the comfortable. Yet it is in the heart of change that life's greatest treasures lie hidden. Let us consider the might of the oceans. The tides rise and fall, the waves crash against the shore, reshaping the land. The ocean does not resist its own nature, and neither should we. To embrace change is to become like the ocean, vast, powerful, and boundless. We stand today at the crossroads of history, where the pace of change has accelerated beyond imagination. Technology leaps forward with each passing second. Societies evolve, and the very fabric of reality seems to warp at a dizzying speed. In this maelstrom of newness, we find ourselves searching for a beacon, a lighthouse that can guide us to safe harbor. But what if I told you that the lighthouse we so desperately seek is within us? It is the light of adaptability, the power to evolve, the strength to grow. It is the spark that ignites when we dare to step out of our comfort zones and venture into the unknown. Embracing change is not merely about survival, it is about thriving. It is about taking the raw clay of our experiences and molding it into something magnificent. Just as the caterpillar transforms into the butterfly, so must we undergo our metamorphosis, shedding the cocoon of the past to emerge with wings wide open to the future. Consider for a moment the giants of the forest, the mighty trees. They do not stand rigid against the storm. They bend, they sway, they flex. And when the storm passes, they stand taller, their roots deeper, their branches stronger. They do not merely endure, they are renewed by the tempest. And so it is with us. When the gales of change threaten to uproot us, we must not stand firm and unyielding. Instead, let us dance with the wind. Let us learn its rhythm and make it our ally. For it is only by moving with change, by learning its lessons, that we can grow. Growth, the goal of all nature's endeavors, must be our goal as well. To grow in wisdom, in strength, in spirit. This is the task set before us. But growth requires change, and change demands courage. The courage to let go of old shores and sail into uncharted waters. How many of us have felt the tremor of a new beginning, the fear of a fresh challenge? How many times have we stood at the brink of change, our hearts pounding, our minds filled with uncertainty? But it is in these moments, these crucibles of decision, that our destinies are forged. To embrace change is to embrace life itself. It is to walk with open eyes into the sunrise of a new day. It is to say, I am ready, I am willing. I am able to meet the future with my arms open and my head held high. It is to understand that change is not the enemy, but the teacher. Not the darkness, but the dawn. Not the end, but the beginning. It is to know that every ending is but a prelude to a new and glorious beginning. And what of the past? It is our teacher, not our jailer. We honor it by learning from it, not by clinging to it. We carry forward its lessons, but we do not carry its burdens. We build upon its foundations, but we do not live in its shadows. The road ahead is unmarked, unpaved, untraveled. It awaits our footsteps, our imprint. It calls to us to venture forth with courage and with hope. And though we cannot see its end, we step onto it with the faith that every step we take is a step toward becoming more than we are. So let us embrace change. Let us welcome it like the morning sun that chases away the night. Let us adapt and grow, for in doing so, we become more fully human. We become the architects of the future, the sculptors of our fate, the creators of a world that will be our legacy. Change is calling. Will you answer? As the world spins onward, let us spin with it, not as passive passengers, but as active participants. Let us shape the currents of change with our own hands, and in doing so, shape ourselves. For in the end, it is not the world that must adapt to us, but we who must adapt to the world. It is not the universe that must align with our desires, but we who must align with the universe. And when we do, we will find that change is not a force to be feared, but a friend to be embraced. It is the catalyst for our growth, the author of our stories, and the gateway to our greatest achievements. Embrace change, and you embrace the limitless potential of your own being. You embrace the possibility, the promise, and the power of tomorrow. And you will find that in the heart of change lies the seed of your most extraordinary life. Plant it, nurture it, and watch as it grows into a tree that will stand tall through all the seasons of your life. Change is not just a part of life, it is life itself. Embrace it.